back. Today's video is on the beautiful Jess. We decided to do sort of a classic smoky eye on her, and she's the type of girl who wears like no makeup, would you say?
I wear makeup, just a little bit.
Like very little.
It looks like I don't, but I do.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this classic smoky eye, and I'll have Jess's links down below. She has an awesome style blog, and she has a jewelry line you guys can check out. All that fun stuff will be down in the description box. So first things first, you want to moisturize your skin because it's probably the most important step for your foundation to stick well. And then you want to apply a primer if you need to. I just applied Benefits Professional on her T-zone just a little bit, and then used an eye primer on her eyelids. I'll be using Naked Smoky today because it's new and I basically need colors like this to create a classic smoky. So starting off with the first color, which is called 13, and this is a matte color, so I'm applying this all over the lid. And then for a transitional color, I'm going in with Whiskey and just very lightly applying this on the crease and blending it very well with a fluffy brush. So you always want to make sure you blend it very well. So once you blend this in place, you can add more colors. So I decided to add a little bit of shimmer on the crease, and that's Radar. It's very similar to Whiskey, and so I'm just blending that into the crease. And then for the main color, I did go with something shimmery. It almost looks like glitter when the eyes are closed, and this is called Armor. It's really pretty. So I'm just applying this on the entire lid, and then to highlight the inner corners, I used High, which is a really pretty ivory color with a little bit of shimmer as well. And so now you just want to intensify the outer corners using pretty much the same colors. I did add a little bit of gray as well, and that's a Dagger. And next you want to just apply eyeliner really close to your lash line. So this is a very creamy eyeliner, and you do want to use a creamy eyeliner because you're going to go ahead and blend this in place. So I do like to grab a straight brush and blend this in place, and I want it to look like it's almost eyeshadow. So I want everything to kind of gradually blend into place and look very well blended. So now that you have the base, you want to just go back and add the same exact colors to really intensify this look. You want to go ahead and add this liner on the bottom lash line as well, and don't worry if it's messy because we're going to go ahead and clean this so that it's nice and clean because you do have a little bit of fallout. So grab a wipe, clean everything, and then once it's nice and clean, you want to use either a tinted moisturizer or a foundation, whatever you're comfortable with. I went with a tinted moisturizer because Jess has beautiful skin, so I don't really need to use foundation. So this is number 2 by Bare Minerals, and you want to just buff this into your skin so that it looks seamless, because every time you've got a smoky eye or a dark lip, you want to make sure your skin looks as natural as possible. Alright, time to conceal. So I'm just using a concealer and buffing this into place using a small kabuki brush so it gets really in the inner corners and make sure that the concealer looks really natural. This was actually Jess's concealer, so I'm gonna text her right now and get the name for you guys, so I'll try and link it down below for you guys. But yeah, it's just a natural concealer and it does a good job covering. So afterwards, you want to go back to the same colors and kind of use the same technique and apply this on the bottom lash line, but just a little bit lighter. So I'm starting off with Dagger and applying this on the bottom lash line with a straight brush, and then over Dagger with a pencil brush, I'm kind of blending it in place and using a little bit of Radar so that it gives just a bit of warmth to this look. Afterwards, you want to curl your lashes and then apply several coats of mascara, and then we'll be done with the eyes. So onto her brows, I went ahead and filled in her brows because she already has the shape, but she does have some sparse areas. So that's kind of what I did, and I did make the inner corners a little more square than usual because that's her style and that's what she likes, and I think it suits her really well. So next, we're gonna go ahead and highlight the high points of her cheeks using Mary Luminizer, and this is by The Balm Cosmetics. And the way I like to highlight is apply it on the high points of the cheeks and take it all the way to the brow bone so that the highlight is nicely connected. So what I'm doing here is contouring, but very lightly. This is called the Chocolate Bronzer by Too Faced Cosmetics, and I'm applying this on the hollows of her cheeks, her jawline, sort of the usual sides of her nose and her forehead, and blending it very well. So as you can see, it's there, but it's barely there. It just kind of accentuates her features and it looks very natural. I mean, she has beautiful skin, like I said, so I kind of wanted to make sure her skin looked super natural. For her blush, I went with something peach, just to, again, keep it somewhat soft. So I'm just applying that on the apples of her cheeks. Alright, moving on to the lips. So I went with something nude because I wanted the focus to be on her eyes. And this is by Elizabeth Arden, and I'm applying this with just the bullet itself because it was a new lipstick, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it in place using my fingers. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Jennifer Lawrence inspired classic smoky eye, and if you want to recreate this look, be sure to tag me and hashtag me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. That'll be simply Sona and 5-Minute Fridays so that I can regram your looks, and have an awesome day. Bye!